We have returned to the airfield in mostly one piece, and it's time to get all the way out of this forsaken place. Hello, Legion. This is Hadrian. Thank you for being here. Let's play some more of The Long Dark in our Against All Odds series, where I am stepping outside quickly so that I can traverse... Hang on, I'm going to quickly make sure I've checked this truck. Yes, I have. Traverse the last little bit of distance. Does seem like a blizzard is about to roll in, but that's fine, because I just need to get back to the hangar so that I can take stock of the things that I have. I'm also just making sure that I've gathered... Oh, is that a hatchet? Yes, it is. I'm making sure that I've gathered all the things in the area that I need to gather. Have I checked that hatch? Yes, I have. So the wolves in the last episode were a little bit glitched. That was interesting. Wasn't expecting that. Managed to recover a decent amount of condition when sleeping. Right at the end of the last episode, so now I just need to head down here, take stock of the things that I've picked up, leave the most useless stuff behind, because there will be a fair amount of useless stuff. It's a shame because the cache that we found in the last episode, we more or less dropped almost entirely and immediately. It was kind of hilarious. And yet also kind of sad. Alright, wool socks, I'll take that. I have some repairs that I need to do. I have some stuff in this drawer that I need to take with me. I will bring the Go energy drinks. I'll bring the scrap lead. I don't think I'm going to bring any of the rest of that, and as a matter of fact, I'm actually going to leave a lot of this behind. This is just going to be a good catch-all drawer. And hold on, I don't need the lantern to be burning right now. That is a waste of fuel. So, yeah, let's go ahead and drop some of these. Oh wait, no, we'll keep that. Drop that, and drop that. Got lots of bandages, by the way. Managed to accrue a fair number of those. Alright, so we have 8 water purification tablets. There's an argument not to really have any of them. Yep, I'm going to go ahead and just drop those. I have a lot of clothing that I need to harvest, which I'll deal with in a minute, I suppose. Let's see, can opener. Got lots of fishing tackle. Haven't done a lot of fishing yet, but we will. We've done some, just not a lot. Okay. And this canister I do want to bring with me. Let's not forget that. It's kind of important. We're going to put these matches away. I'll keep the sticks because I might need them on the way out. Yeah, the clothing is the main thing at this point. I do have a fair amount of cooking stuff on me, and I have this lead and the green maple sapling. Now, the saplings, unfortunately, you know, I can put them on the ground here to cure a little bit while I'm getting ready to leave, but I'm really not going to be here for much longer. I just want to step over here and take a look at what I've got on the table. Yeah, see, I left some sewing kits and stuff down. I guess this whetstone as well. Yeah, that birch sapling is cured. That book has been read. So yeah, I mainly just need to grab this coal and some more sticks. I will go ahead and take these out with me. Not because I'm thrilled at carrying that much wood around, but because... Alright, I'm going to stand by the bed. But because I might need to light a fire on the way out, and just having the fuel to do it without asking questions is going to be the optimal way to take care of that. So let's go ahead and harvest some of these clothing items. We will continue to passively recover condition. while we're here. Not a lot, but a little. Yeah, we found so many. As I said last episode, I think the thin wool sweaters have been the fleece mittens to a slightly lesser extent, but it's still kind of funny. Because we've gotten a lot of them.
His own pee doesn't seem so crazy right now.
Yeah, he does. He does, Jennifer. He does. And spoiler alert, he always does. Let's go ahead and drink this grape soda. Get rid of that weight. And then drink that water. And now we just need to repair. Despite the fact that we're in the dark, we will be able to repair the couch and sweater. So let's take a look at this. The 96% couch and sweater is giving us 4.3 Fahrenheit. This is giving us 2.5. So this is another 2 degrees of warmth that we're gaining from this, which is pretty freaking nice. We're going to repair that all the way up to 100 so they can fully appreciate its extra warmth. And I think I will go ahead and repair some of the other clothing items because, let's face it, this is a very, very cold... Hello? This is a very cold zone. And I want my stuff to be in good shape. Period. I have a lot of cured leather and cloth on me. Most of my items are at like 10% condition. Well, 90%. They're missing 10% condition. They have a 10% repair need. Let's put it that way. Okay, so now we're good. If most of my items were at 10% condition, I would be dead right now. I would not have lived through the last several episodes. Okay, so we're encumbered for sure. Some of this stuff is going to go in the Travois when we get back to it, assuming the Travois is still in one piece. Mind you, one of the things that didn't happen is, kind of frustratingly, we have not been able to repair the Travois the way that we meant to, because we had to leave it behind. So that is going to be an interesting sort of change of pace. Because there's a chance that the Travois is going to just fall apart. I don't love that idea. But we were going to repair it while we were here, and we ended up having to leave it above. So we have the stuff that we would need for another Travois. Not all of it, but we have some of it. And I want to try and get what's left of the one up there, and hopefully keep it in one piece. Ideally, I should have had these saplings in my inventory curing this whole time while I've been doing this. But it's okay. It'll be fine. I'm going to enjoy this dog food. No, you know what? No, I take that back. I'm not going to enjoy this dog food, but I'm going to eat it. Because you got to do what you got to do. And... okay, yeah, we have an extra hatchet that can be dropped. What else, tools-wise, am I lugging around that's not necessary? We probably can drop those marine flares. We do not need that many recycled cans. I can drop that sewing kit. The firearm cleaning kit is almost gone there. Now, oh nice. Leveled up in my mending. Somewhere in this particular place, I think somewhere in the hangar upstairs, there is, in fact, I believe, another firearm cleaning kit. I think it's here in the hangar. I overlooked it when I was here before. Let me go ahead and grab these flare shells. And the scrap metal as well. Alright, the cloth I don't need. Let's just put this away and head upstairs. I know it's a little bit dark for a second, but it won't be for long. Oh wait, maybe it will be. There we go, there's some light. Yeah, still got plenty of light in here. Okay, I think There might be a firearm cleaning kit here. Hang on, before I go looking around for it, I don't need to be lugging all this stuff around to look for the cleaning kit. So let's drop the heaviest items in my inventory right here. Just gonna drop them wholesale because I'm coming back for them. Condition on that flashlight leaves something to be desired, I have to say. There we go, that's much better. Let's see if we can find that kit. I believe it was in a locker somewhere. Already checked that drawer. If I'm not mistaken, I think it was in a locker. So. I'm going to look around for another locker while keeping my, mind open for the possibility that... Yep, there it is. Found it. I appreciate the commenter who pointed that out to me. I did see it, but I just didn't pick it up. Didn't felt that I needed it. No, I didn't feel that I needed it at the time. But thanks to the reminder being there, it sort of kept it as a note in my mind, whereas otherwise it might not have been, so I appreciate you. Let's see. Anything else down here? Not really. I really just need to rest for a bit. Now, I don't know that I'm literally going to carry all this stuff with me as I leave the zone, because you can see how encumbered I am. But I just want to have that stuff with me in order to make the final decision about what I'm dropping at the door before I head out. So that's what I'm going to do. Let's go ahead and sleep for another 5 hours. Also, hang on. I want to drink that other tea that I have. We'll get that improved rest from that. And there we go. Okay, it's the middle of the night. I'll just keep the bedroll down on the ground for now, because there's no reason to move it too much. And we'll eat some beef jerky. Drink some more water. Thankfully, unfortunately, we don't have an aurora, so I can't do anything else in terms of, inventory management that requires light at the moment. So I really have no choice but to just do my favorite thing, which is to uselessly pass time in the middle of the night because my sleep is not aligning with the nighttime. That reminds me, it would be neat in the long dark if the quality of condition recovery and also rest, but mainly condition recovery, was slightly better, and maybe it's already this way and it's just not very obvious, but if it was slightly better at night than it is during the day, just to signify, the idea of a natural sleep pattern where you're sleeping at night. If that would be something the game reinforced in some way, I don't know, it might make things, in some ways, it might naturally make it, sort of more common that you're sleeping at night and awake during the day. Not that that has to be the way you play the Long Dark. Absolutely doesn't have to be. But I think that would be an interesting addition to the mechanics if it's not already there. I don't have the impression that it's there. Okay, let's sleep for 2 hours. Condition should be fine. Weather sounds decent. But, okay, let's step up to the door here and make our final calls. I don't know that I need that much coal. So we're going to drop 4 pieces. I don't need that many sticks. We're just going to drop 3 because we might need those for a shelter. Okay. Fire Striker is looking worse for wear. We have some other Fire Strikers on the Travois, thankfully. So there's that. Let's go ahead and drink some water. That'll help with some of the encumbrance. I guess I'll eat some cattails as well. I will definitely need, as soon as I have the opportunity, I'll need to start a fire and basically melt some more snow for water. Okay, yeah, this is where I'm carrying a lot out with me, and, do I really need this scrap metal? I'll probably find more elsewhere. I'm going to go ahead and drop all that. The cloth I'll keep. Actually, we're going to drop 3 of those. The rose hips. Alright, burdock roots. Yeah, all of this I need to keep. Is there anything else here that I can drop safely? Definitely a lot that I can put on the travois as soon as I get back to it, especially this jerry can. But at this point, I think I would rather try and travel with this. Let's see if the game's going to be nice to me. Hey! Alright, so this is good and bad. Good because I have visibility, and it seems like things are relatively calm. Bad because, unfortunately, this is exactly more or less what it looked like the last time I tried to leave. So I don't trust anything at this point. But what I'm going to try to do is the same thing I did before. I'm going to walk, see, you can see the chimney in the distance right there of that burned out house. I'm going to walk straight across, same way I came before. We're going to try and find our way to that truck. That way we don't have to take a long winding route. The road ends up kind of going back this way anyway. Yeah, we're just going to walk across this way. And this time I'm not going to forget that there is a that there's a shed. I'm not going to do that. That's not going to happen. It's already happened a couple of times. Not interested in continuing that pattern. Man, this is a beautiful clear day as we leave Forsaken Airfield. I'm loving it. I think there might be a wolf close by. Maybe not. See, this is what I was talking about with the... Hello? Okay, yes. That little pebble. You jerk. The little black shape crested that ridge in the exact way that I was about to describe. My mouth was open to speak the sentence describing that particular, phenomenon that I was describing last episode. That, you have these hills and things that can sneak over them at you, and then here's this little tiny pebble just trolling me. Alright, so we are getting cold very quickly. I don't know that I'm necessarily going to... Yeah, I see lots of cattails that I could grab, and I'm tempted to grab some of these. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to try and swing through this direction. There are a couple across the water there. I'm going to try and stay along my path and grab whichever cattails happen to just, fall right in front of me, and hopefully that will be at least a few. Alright, so we're going to make our way towards that truck, and then follow the road back up to that shed, use that as shelter, and then head up to the travois. If I had remembered that thing was there, we probably could have gotten the travois previously. What I'm interested in, I don't know this, I genuinely don't, because my only gameplay of this update has been this series. I haven't played outside of this series, I haven't played on the Discord. It's been limited exclusively to this because I want to experience the new content in the series itself. And then, of course, things have been busier for the last month and a half or so than I expected January and February to be, but they're getting better now. So, one thing I still don't know, as a consequence of all that, is I don't have any idea what the travois does when you just leave it out in the elements for an extended period of time. Has it been degrading this entire time? I would guess that it has been. Alright. Notice, by the way, I'm still completely encumbered. I can't actually run anywhere. And by the way, no cattails actually cross my path. None. So, it's fine. I still left plenty behind in other places. But that's kind of hilarious. That's what I get for not picking them up before this point, but if I had picked them up, then I would be even more encumbered right now, let's be honest. This is driving me nuts. I think that bridge is to the right of... Oh, there's a wolf right there. Away with you. Yep, there's the truck. Alright, so I'm close to where I need to be. God, this is exactly what I was talking about. These hills. They're just pronounced enough. To make life difficult. Alright, so the wolf is somewhere over there. Although I don't know that for sure. He could have run in any direction. I just assumed that he ran away from the shot. And we know that wolves don't always run away from the sound of the gunshot. Unless they fixed that, which is possible. That would have been a relatively minor, nondescript patch note. So it's possible that I just missed that. But we're going to follow that road right there. It's going to take us back to the shed. I've already investigated that truck. I do not trust that wolf. I don't know where it is. So this is where I was. This is the kind of deviation in the road that you can take. And so yeah, that goes out towards that bridge. My idea was correct. And this is where it started snowing. I think it had been snowing, and I think it got worse the last time I was out here. Staying quiet because I want to listen for wolves. Alright, so the wolf is over there somewhere. Not too far from the shed at this point. I will probably need to rest for a bit just to recover my condition. I would prefer not to lose too much. I still have a ways to go. We now have what we need to complete Signal Void. So I think Forsaken, or not Forsaken, but Forlorn Muskeg will be our first stop, as it was in Season 0. But we could also head to Bleak Inlet, just to mix things up a bit. I don't think I was going straight there the last time I had the opportunity to do so. Can I just say for the record, this shed is farther away than you might think. I remember traversing all of this because I had to hug that up there. So there are more wolves up ahead. I know there are. Because I had to dodge the wolves after I left the shed. This is a much longer walk. So, you know, this is making me feel better about when I turned back. Because the blizzard started while I was out, you know, in it. It wasn't a blizzard that started while I was inside, which means all the wildlife would have also been still out in the world. And one thing that I definitely knew was that there would be wolves ahead of me. I mean, there were wolves behind me. I wasn't sure where they were, but I was like, I don't want to run into a wolf in a blizzard while losing health and freezing to death. That doesn't seem like a very good idea. So I went ahead and, you know, just headed back to the hangar. And I think I'm okay with that decision. I'm not going to lie. Alright, so one of the wolves that I saw when I was sneaking through here was right here. There is a cave up there that leads somewhere. And I'm immediately curious. Oh, I want to go up there. We're going there before we leave. I don't know where that goes, but I want to know. Alright, so at least one of the wolves is straight ahead. Yeah, I definitely want to go up there and see what's going on. I don't know that I want to do it right now. because I would rather go to a place that I know is going to be warm enough. Although I do have all that stuff on me to make a warm fire, and it does seem like there's a lot of stuff in the area that would help with that. And this is just holy crap, are you serious? Come on, let's get this over with. Good lord. Yeah, I just want to get back to the shed, but I do definitely want to check that out. I'm so torn right now because I'm literally going in the opposite direction. But I think the shed is right up here. And at least we've cleared out the local wolf population. There's the shed. Perfect. Okay, yeah, that's close enough. I will be able to rest here for a bit and then head over to see what is going on in that area. Alright, I think those are the tracks of the wolf that I just eliminated. I don't know if there are any others. One handy thing is that I can leave some stuff here. And we also should be pretty close to the travois at this point. So there's that as well. So I don't know. I'm kind of torn about how exactly I want to leave some stuff, but I think I know what I'm going to do. Let's get inside as soon as possible, because I've lost a lot more health to this cold than I thought I would. The Junker's Paddock. Alright, there's an extra pry bar. I don't think there's anything else here worth picking up. I'm just double checking. Just double checking. Just to be safe. Okay. Let's throw this down. I don't have a ton of food left, because I wasn't able to grab cattails, so that's part of the reason I'm curious about what's up in that hidden cave that I just spotted. So what we're going to do is we're going to rest for like 3 hours, recover a little bit of condition. We're going to drop most of our stuff here. I'll bring my bedroll with me in case I get stuck. Okay. I guess I've already dropped most of the heavy stuff, haven't I? We'll drop that stuff. We'll drop the salt. Drop the jerry can. I'll drop the cooking pan. And I suppose we can leave the saplings. Might as well let them cure a little bit. We'll drop that scrap lead as well. I'll drop all the saplings, why not? Okay. Let's go see what's going on. Did I pick up that bedroll? I did. Okay. Need to repair that soonish. Haven't found too much rifle ammunition in a while, by the way. But I'm really glad I spotted this little cave, because it gives us, you know, a little bit more of an opportunity to add some map knowledge, if you will, for Forsaken Airfield. Because I'm still learning this zone. Alright, I think those bushes mark the... Yep, there they are. So there's some rose hips that I can grab. And we've got a fairly straight shot. I couldn't see whether it was a cave or just a passageway of some kind. It looked like a passageway leading elsewhere, that there was light coming through. So I don't know what this is going to be, but I'm genuinely curious. And I'm thankful to the zone for giving me that... Yeah, here it is. For giving me that view. Because the weather was nice enough that it was just really clear. And I guess, to be fair, I guess 4K is helping a good bit as well. I think it's helping with my rifle shots. Just having the extra pixels and being able to see very clearly in a way that you wouldn't expect to make a difference, but totally does. Aha, stony passage. Nothing on the corpse. keeps going behind the waterfall. Where does it go? What the heck? I had no idea this was here. And how is it snowing inside a rock? Okay. Okay, Hinterland. Come on now. At least that gives me a good indication that it will in fact be. Where does... Oh my god, where does this go? Oh my god, where does this go? Have I just found a cheat code? If this dead ends, I'm gonna lose it. Okay, it's not dead ending. Okay, yeah. This leads somewhere. What is this? Where does this spit me out? I'm so curious. Oh, interesting. This is the other side of the ravine. Which makes sense because it goes behind the waterfall. Huh. That's kind of cool. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, I'm gonna go back through it now. There's no sense in like further exploring. But I'm glad I know that's there. That's a nice little shortcut. Especially when you want to dodge the wildlife and potentially get some loot off the dead guy. Doesn't seem like the loot tables are particularly kind on that dead guy, so you might want to be on a lower difficulty if you really want to reap that reward, whatever it might be. Because there wasn't anything on the Stalker loot tables just now, which means there will almost never be anything on the Loper loot tables. Then again, it might be randomized to some degree. But in general, on average, you're going to see less loot. Alright, well, we are approaching the 32-minute mark for this episode. What I'm going to do is go ahead and stop this episode here. In the next one, I'm going to finish... Thank you, Jennifer. I'm going to finish making my way back to the Junker's cabin. And we will be exiting the Forsaken Airfield at long last. We might wait another day before we do it. We might wait for sunrise, but making good progress, and we can head into the Forsaken Airfield, or not Forsaken Airfield, but the Forlorn Muskeg, and start making progress there on Signal Void. And this passageway is so cool. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe to follow along. For early episodes, channel emotes, and member badges, look for the join button. New episodes drop at 1 p.m. U.S. Eastern Time. Yes, I saw that wolf and paused. I was like, wait, is that dead? Yes, it's dead. 1 p.m. U.S. Eastern Time, every day but Wednesday, and comments are always welcome, so leave your thoughts below. And I'll see you next time.